Now, Sports Central, presented by Chukchansi Gold Resort and Casino.
Governor Gavin Newsom was in Fresno today. He spoke at the Fresno Fairgrounds. He talked a lot about vaccines and vaccine distribution. He also gave an update on youth sports.
Deeply are desirous to see youth sports competition return. Now, that happened a few weeks ago for track and field and a number of other sports. We're looking forward to updating the guidelines as conditions approve for baseball. And yes, I am not naive. I know where I am, know your audience. Also, I'm part of that fan base for football, which is more challenging, more complex. I'm hoping in the next number of days to be able to more specifically answer that question because of our commitment to let these kids back out on the field of play.
I guess we'll know more in a few days. The Fresno State women's basketball team began a two-game series with Air Force tonight. It's not a rivalry when one team is 15-1 against the other, with an average margin of victory of 17 points. However, that one win for Air Force, it came last season when Fresno State was on a 14-game winning streak. You know the players on both sides remember that game. Tonight, Fresno State back home after 4 straight games on the road. Here's senior Ali Gomez driving to the basket for 2 of her 14 points, one of 3 Bulldogs in double figures. Fresno State began the game on a 15-3 run. 15 is how many points Haley Cavender scored tonight. The sophomore here for 3 in the second quarter. Her sister, Hannah, led all scorers with 24, with the right hand here for the layup. Bulldogs led by as many as 20. They win by 18, 76-58.
Despite their record every year, we know that they come in and give everyone a run for their money. They fight to the very end. Like, we just can't look at their record and be like, oh, we're better than them, because we know their style of play.
I think it's hard for us right now. I mean, we're contending for a championship, and we really have to win out to have that happen. So we're really competing against ourselves at this point.
These teams will play again tomorrow. More basketball. Earlier today, Jalen Green made his debut in the NBA G League. Green just turned 19 years old yesterday. The phenom from Fresno scored his team's first 2 points. He did not score again until the second half, but he showed why he's the potential #1 pick in the next NBA draft with this two-handed dunk in transition. The ex-San Joaquin Memorial star scored 11 points in 27 minutes. His team won 109-104. The Fresno State wrestling team announced today that its duels for this Sunday have both been canceled. The Bulldogs were scheduled to host Oklahoma and Oregon State. They will not take place due to COVID-19 contact tracing within the Fresno State program. And that's your look at sports. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Andrew. It's a work of art that won't last for long. Find out what went into the making of this snowshoe snowflake straight ahead.